Good morning, Modern Steaders.
Good morning.
It is a nice, beautiful day out this morning. The goats are calling our names, the chickens are ready to get fed, and then we need to get up to the off-grid property and meet the dump truck driver. We have some more fill showing up today, so that way we can stop putting it down, or we're gonna be building our tiny house. Oh, so much stuff is taking shape. Good morning, Moose. Good morning, pigs. Come on, ladies.
Go on, you.
I want to thank Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video. I start my mornings off with Athletic Greens. If I don't start my mornings off with Athletic Greens, I just feel like something is off. Starting off with Athletic Greens, it's my multivitamin amplified. I know by starting my day off this way, I'm starting it off on the right foot. If I don't get all the nutrients I need in my food for the day, I'm covered with my Athletic Greens. We're always moving and doing something. So by starting my day off this way, I just know I'm getting everything I need. Being here in northern climate, we need our vitamin D, and Athletic Greens has you covered with that too. Athletic Greens is all in one with 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients. You'll be hard pressed to find a more nutritionally dense formula on the market. If you want to start your day off with Athletic Greens like I do, click my link in the video description down below, and with your first purchase you can get the vitamin D3 dropper and 5 individual travel packs. Thanks Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video. Now that we have all the nutrients that we're gonna need for the day, let's get on with the video. We made it up to the off-grid property. We're waiting for the dump truck driver to show up with our first load. We have 2, maybe 3 loads coming today. We'll see how many we're gonna need and we can use at first. So this area right here is where our tiny house is going to be going, and I need to get some good, solid base down. So we're gonna need to start spreading that, get the grade set, get the grade going, and get everything figured out. So right now I have in my head 3 loads. Well, that's what I started thinking, and this morning I'm thinking maybe 4 loads we're gonna need to put down, because I wanna get the grade right, and I wanna have a little bit over past the slab. So we got 2 coming today anyways, and then 2 coming tomorrow. But one of the loads tomorrow is for the septic system. So this winter when it was my birthday, Bosch was having a really good sale on their laser levels, transit, whatever you'd like to call them. So I knew we were going to be needing them, or would be needing one this year. So this was my birthday present this winter. I wish I would have had it when we were doing the greenhouse last year. Would have came in so handy setting all those pipes. So now we have one, and we're going to be using it a lot here at the off-grid property. Wow, look at them deer tracks. Woo-hoo-wee. That's good. Alright, I just want to go around and check the grade, make sure we're close. Awesome. So we are good on the rough grade here. So now I want to go around, we gotta go in, we gotta measure in 10 feet from every stake, and that's gonna be the slab size. So we'll go a little over that, but I'll measure it, we'll mark all the corners, get the slab area laid out, and then we can start spreading this material and pack it as we go. Yeek! That'll give us the rough area to stop putting fill in and get our grade nice and good. So what I want to do is I want to get this pile spread over this whole area, compact it. We got at least one more load coming today. Get that one spread, and then we'll compact that. I want to do it in stages so that way we're getting a nice compaction as we go along. Let's go check the driveway area where the driver went across that we finished compacting yesterday. I don't think we got that deep of ruts because we compacted it. Look at them deer tracks. That's nice. All right, let's get this first load spread. I love it. Making more and more progress every day, guys. It feels good. Feels like we've been waiting forever. I know it hasn't been that long, but we've been in the planning stage for a long time, waiting on different stuff to come through, so it feels good to stop building. And then with pricing of materials and everything, it kind of threw us for a loop and we had to refigure what we're gonna be doing. But now we got our game plan figured out, so we'll be in good shape. Let's get this spread before the dump truck driver comes back. All right, this one load spread, it's not perfectly level yet, but we need some more material. I want to get this knocked around just a little bit more and then get this first load compacted before the driver shows back up. Use the laser transit, and I'm going to mark on my stakes a foot above the lower ground level, so that way we'll know in our grade stakes. I can have a visual while I'm using the excavator to push it around and see how much fill I need in the corners, or just make it easier while I'm inside working. All right, time to spread the second load. It won't get us all the way to our mark. In order to get this pad area up a foot all the way around, it says I need 3 loads of 14 yards. So whatever that is, 42 or 44 yards. So I'll have one more coming after this one. This back corner over the front corner over there is the lowest. So I'm gonna stop my way there, get that up, and we can see where we need to be all the way around. That feels good. One more load and we should be right there. We're not too far off now. Right now we're using 3/4 inch crushed gravel. This is gonna give us good compaction, good drainage, and it's gonna be easy to dig. I'm gonna be doing some plumbing in the ground, so whatever I put down for a base, I gotta go back and dig. That's why I did 3/4, not like 1.5 inches. And then once this is all finished, I'm gonna get some sand. We'll put some sand on there, and that'll just level it off nicey nice, and I'll have a couple of piles left over. I'll leave them over here. All right, I hear the last dump truck load for the day. Oh, feels good to have this done, guys. I love making progress. It still amazes me how much that little plate compactor compacts everything. I never would have thought a little machine like that would make a big difference, but man, it does. A plate compactor is worth it if you're doing any kind of building or putting in a gravel driveway and you don't want it to wash away during rainstorms. All right, let's get this last load spread and see how level we can get it. That's gonna be the fun part. We are good. We are 3 inches below final grade, pretty much. Just gotta clean up the edges a little bit. Oh, we better shut this off and take it home. It's my first time, can't say using a laser transit because I've used them before when I've worked in construction, but it's the first time using one on any of my own projects, and man, it is so nice to have the transit and not be relying on a string and a string level or a level trying to do something like this. All the other jobs in the past that we've done them with a string and a string level. Yeah, and it really makes you appreciate these, that's for sure. We got some rain overnight, but the pad held up good. You can't even tell here. The reason why I know is I got a good sized puddle right there. So I'll have to get a ditch going and get that draining. But this looks good. I'm glad we packed it, because if we didn't pack it, this would have been washed out. dig this trench in this corner a little bit deeper so this water will run out here and go down that way. Because later on, I'm going to put a French drain in back there. So let's get it all graded off now. Keep the water flowing away from the area we're grading off right now. We'll have to fix up the ditch later on when it dries out, but at least now the water's not going to be sitting in that back corner. Now we can spread some sand. Well, it's decided to rain out now. We have all the sand spread and now it's raining and it's gonna make it a mess. And the driver hasn't come back with the second load. So it's gonna make it even messier for him. Wasn't supposed to rain today. So when I fell, I bunged up my knee. I feel like a little kid who fell off his bicycle. I got a bloody sore knee now, like I did back in elementary school. So I went around the corners, or I ran around the edges and kind of put a little bank berm on them, so that way if it rains, the water sheds off and it will shed, and it shouldn't put grooves in. We'll find out. This is gonna get the best it can.
But you fell because it's slimy out.
I fell because we got all that rain and it's slipperier than snot out here. So I biffed it and ate it. And now I got a sore knee. You're gonna have to hear about it all night. It's all bloody.
Oh,
dirty
yeah.
and bloody.
Aw.
Aww.
Sorry. It looked like it didn't feel good.
It didn't. We need to get a little bit more fill here for around the pad, and we'll be in good shape, and then we can start our plumbing for in the pad.
What do you guys have for dinner tonight? Because we're having kebabs. So, to be honest with you, I've never done this before. So, I'm just going to start putting some stuff on my stick. I did soak these in water. Hopefully I don't poke myself. And I'm just going to start putting some stuff on my kebab stick. Maybe. I have a place to turn it. Pepper. Big old chunk of onion. Tomato. This is all from the garden. And this steak I marinated earlier. So it should be so good and tasty.
Dear Lord, thank you for a wonderful day. Well, I wasn't expecting all that rain up at the off-grid property today, but I'm glad we got it done and we could see some little concerns we're going to be having. We're definitely going to be having a muddy mess issue if we get any more rain with getting these trucks in. So it's something I'm going to have to think about and figure out what we need to do. I want to thank Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video. If you guys want to try out Athletic Greens, click my link in the video description down below and you're going to get the vitamin D3 dropper and 5 individual travel packs free with your first purchase. So I want to thank Athletic Greens and all of the awesome viewers like you guys. If it wasn't for sponsors like Athletic Greens and you, we wouldn't be able to do what we do here at Lumnah Acres. We appreciate all of you. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us and our homestead. This process is just getting started on the tiny house build and our off-grid property. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share it. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres. Bye.